Well, hello, Aspire members, and welcome to the September Rundown with your illustrious president, Matt Hodges.
Hey, guys.
And your CEO, Kim Pontius. And we're going to try to make this a little faster than we did last time, right?
It's one of our bigger sheets here, but we're going to get through it faster than we normally do.
So, board meeting earlier this month, earlier than usual, because there were a bunch of leadership team that went down to the Michigan Realtors Convention down in Grand Rapids on the day when we should have had the board meeting. So you went. What did you think?
It was good. As you know, I missed the first day from dealing with some family stuff. I was 8 hours in the car that day, but it was great. I think anytime you go to these, from a selfish standpoint, you get a lot of networking things that happen there. So meeting people from all over the state, the leadership team is always good. I mean, I'm constantly surprised on, who the executive team is, and then coming up on the board. All these people that just got elected are pretty phenomenal.
Yes, they are.
From Michigan Realtors.
Well, I was going to work that in, but you beat me to it. So yes, your new District 1 Michigan Realtor representative is the one and only Matt Hodges, and so congratulations on that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like you needed one more thing to do, right?
Well, I fall off from this this fun roundtable event with you on a monthly basis, so I have a lot more time to do stuff at the state now.
Oh, don't worry. So, I think the incoming presidents have work for her immediate past president to do.
That's right. Yeah,
this is true.
But yes, just to wrap it up, the Michigan Realtors, a lot of good education that comes out of that. They really pack in a lot of good things. For you to learn, get CE credits for a very minimal cost to go down and do this. I really encourage you guys to next year look into it. We'll be at the RenCen in Detroit, another great place to visit.
Yep.
And we'll have another great experience there. But check it out. If you haven't been to one, obviously in 2 years we'll be back here in Traverse City, I believe. Don't quote me, but we should be back here in Traverse City in a couple of years. So. Yeah.
And to pull it back to the local level, we'll go over a couple of quick bullet points about what happened at the September board meeting. We had a presentation from Josh Sullivan, who is from Raymond Robeson, which is our audit firm. And they did an audit review this year based on last fiscal cycle. We got all gold stars, no major minor findings. So that's always good. Good to know that the financials are in good, solid shape. And you'll hear more about that at the general membership meeting from the treasurer when they give their treasurer's report. The MLS committee also requested that that the draft of the team posting sold policy language be forwarded on to the Northern Great Lakes Realtors MLS board for consideration. That motion did pass, and so that will be forwarded to Engler for the next meeting. And if anybody wants more details on that, feel free to reach out to me or to one of our Engler reps, which would be Renee Hills or Gordon Hodges, and they have the copy of that language. RPAC committee. Yeah.
So they've asked, so we're going to try to get a little bit more involved. Several years ago now, we asked the board at the time to consider the RPAC committee to get a little bit more involved in local elections. So what we decided, what the RPAC committee asked for, was designing a questionnaire for candidates in several different areas, in different counties. So that was brought to the board, and the board approved.
Yes, they wanted to see the questionnaire, clearly. So we did an electronic vote on that after the board members had a chance to review those questions and say, yes, go forward with it. So that task is underway. And then we had an approval of a grant proposal there that at the board meeting, which was from actually a grant written to the State and Local Issues Mobilization Committee, upon which I sit at the national level. And it's to get a grant to do a special mapping project that we've been talking about here, kind of as part of our public policy work that we're doing with several different stakeholders at the local level. We hope to get that grant. We're going to work with LIAA, which many of you already know. They're going to do these overlays for us. And we're going to do the three counties of Leelanau, Benzie, and Grand Traverse, which are actual chartered counties with NAR.
Right. So this is actually going to be pretty neat, I guess. So we'll own some information that others may have interest in, but it'll help our membership understand where developable property is within those counties. So it's going to be a pretty great thing that we can use as membership to show what we can do and what we can't do, I guess, is what we're trying to rule out.
When you say words like neat, I realize that I'm starting to rub off on you.
Well, that's neat.
So we also did a final review of the Aspire to Hope Realtor Relief Foundation campaign that we did. Didn't quite turn out as well as we'd hoped.
Yeah, unfortunately, membership, I'm looking at you. We didn't raise as much. I know the association, the board approved to supply a $15,000 check to match, hoping to get that match for the Aspire to Hope. And this was, again, look what's happening now with the hurricane, obviously in Florida and then all the way up the East Coast. So much devastation. This money goes to those affected, and the turnaround is so fast where if something happens, they can apply for the grant monies that come out of that.
In days.
And there's no administrative costs associated with your donation. So I know that Aspire to Hope campaign is over, but look at the Realtor Relief Fund to still donate to that. It's a year-long, everyday campaign that helps realtors helping realtors in their communities. It's something special. Unfortunately, the bad news to this is we raised just under $3,000 from membership from you all giving to this campaign. So
and
all in all,
thank you for that.
of course, all those that gave, we really want to thank you. This is not just a downer thing, but we really need to do more, really want more participation in things that we bring forth to you. Please take the time to look at it, ask questions, and ultimately donate if you can.
So we also revisited an association project that was started many years ago to try to put some solar panels here on the building to help either lower or eliminate our electrical. We also wanted to use them to help power a couple of EV charging stations here at the board office. That got put on hold clearly during the pandemic and everything. It's come back around, resurfaced through the Sustainability Committee as a discussion item. And we've been in touch with Traverse City Light and Power, which we have been talking to for a couple of years now. Their program is ready to kick off. They've been waiting to see where the Inflation Reduction Act money was coming from and going to. There's going to be a lot of emphasis on EV infrastructure. They think we could easily qualify for some grant dollars to help put in EV chargers here at the board office and maybe even power them with a solar array. They would be the charge would be free for the member, but they would also be available to the public, especially in times of low usage, and that would be metered. So that would create a revenue generator for the association, or at least that's the plan for the project. And we've been working with TCLP on this, and they really would like to see this become a project for them to tout as one of the first installations of high-speed chargers, not the slow ones, but the high-speed ones.
The opposite of slow.
The opposite of slow, yes, absolutely.
So on that note, we have some work being done around the building that's going to close us down for a little bit.
Yeah,
intermittently.
Yeah, there's some utility work and some work that's going to happen next door, and it's going to impede using the Center Street driveway. And so I would say starting October 10th, we should probably start planning on using the Garfield Courts / Aspire North driveways to access the building. And even at some point in time, the South Aspire North driveway may actually be taken out of surface as well because of some of this utility work. So we'll keep you posted on that. But yeah, right now that's what we're hearing. Just wanted you to know.
Big party coming up.
Yeah.
We got holiday party coming. What day is this? December 7th. So, and the awards and installation, or awards, not installation. The awards
ceremony and the holiday party together. Christmas party.
December 7th.
Going to come together on December 7th. Save that date. We're looking at the times right now and trying to determine where that time is going to be. But we also jumped over the general membership meeting, which is coming even sooner.
I looked right at the bottom of the page. I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go.
Yeah. So, general membership meeting, October 20th, that's coming up. We've got a great speaker coming.
Yep.
Dr. Lawrence Yoon.
Yeah, great.
So we have that, and then some sad news.
Yes.
Some sad news.
Go ahead.
We are canceling the music and brew event planned for the same day. You're welcome to call Kim on that. No, I'm kidding. There was a lot of logistics that happened there that couldn't make this work. Maybe we were just talking about trying to reinvent something else to bolster this.
Yes. All the more reason to save the date for the awards and the holiday party.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Some things in the works, maybe.
That's right.
So excited about that. Also, we skipped over the board was asked a couple months ago for a donation to the Up North Pride event that actually just happened in Traverse City. So that was a membership-driven request. The board did allocate $250 for that
sponsorship. Yeah.
So,
what else we got?
That's it.
I think what you need to know next is that the next board meeting is going to be on October 28th, which follows the general membership meeting here at the building at 8:30 in the morning. And members are always welcome to attend.
Yeah, we encourage it, actually. Yeah. And you don't have to be there in person. You can be there online.
Yeah, that's correct. You can just stay at home and log into the meeting.
And you think these are interesting, you should check out a board meeting. That's all I got.
That's all we both got. So thanks a lot. And
I think we kept that to 45 seconds or so.
I hope so.
Something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time.
Till next time.
See you guys.
Bye. Done.
All right.